Hello, my friend. It's the Range Ronin. I sure appreciate you joining me for another At the Range chapter in the Range Ronin Chronicles. I sincerely hope that you enjoy it. So, let me open the book and we'll get going. Being that this 2.0 is a range rental, I am working with just one 17-round magazine. To cut down my reloading time, I decided to load 15 rounds in the magazine for each shooting set. Perform 5 3-round strings to begin with. An additional 30 rounds, 2 more 15-round sets with 3-round strings will, if my math serves me well, bring the total to 45 rounds fired. Add an additional 5 rounds to close out the session, and I should end up with an empty 50-round box of ammunition. Sounds like a plan to me. For today, I think that a box of Remington 124 grain FMJ ammunition will do just fine. If this pistol were mine, I would also put some defensive loads through it. With that said, I am just going to tell you what Smith Wesson says about ammunition sent through Smith Wesson firearms. Plus P ammunition generates pressures in excess of the pressures associated with standard ammunition. Such pressures may affect the wear characteristics and may result in the need for more frequent service. Plus P plus ammunition must not be used in Smith & Wesson firearms. This marking on the ammunition designates that it exceeds established industry standards, but the designation does not represent defined pressure limits, and therefore, such ammunition may vary significantly as to the pressures generated and could be dangerous. With that said, let's pick up on how I am doing with standard pressure ammunition being sent down range.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I guess if I try it, I'll understand.
You understand why it's not
It's good for moving. This would be okay on
I was pleased with the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 full-size pistol. It ran 50 rounds without flaw or failure, which I admit is not much of a test, but this pistol has been fired a lot of times before I got my mitts on it, and it is well past an initial break-in. The sights are very good, and hits were close to aim. Tad left somewhat, but that may have been me. With a range rental, you never know what to expect, and a bit of Kentucky windage was in order after my initial run-in for familiarity. The 4-pound, 14.4 ounce of trigger pull weight, even with the curved and hinged trigger, did not throw me off much. Trigger worked fine, and although I am not a fan of hinged triggers, I could not tell a difference between this trigger and other non-hinged triggers I have pulled in the past. The grip, with its texture, felt overly textured at first, but my hand fell right into place, and the shooting hand seemed to stay put, for the most part. Every now and then, I did have to re-grip with the support hand, but I have a habit of doing that anyway. But no FTFs, FTEs, and, aside from human error, I give the Smith Wesson M&P 2.0 high marks for operation and relative accuracy. Would I carry one? Yep, I believe I would.